Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, we've discussed a lot about the market, what happened last week, and what could we expect for next week already in the Market Pulse video yesterday evening posted on the channel. So, if you missed that, do watch that first before continuing to watch this because we have a lot of details there which may not be covered here today. So, coming to the market today, as on today, the most important things to be looking at, of course, the markets are opening gap up. Asian markets have actually rallied in spite of the confusion here. In fact, the US nothing but US markets have rallied on Friday, so that positivity is seen in the Asian markets right now. So if you see, Japan is like of course rallying big, of course, but Japan does not have much connection with the Indian market. But otherwise, also the Chinese markets are actually rallying. So in fact, a lot of Chinese economic data is coming. So Chinese market are supposed to be a little cautious, but then the US positivity is kind of reflecting in the Asian market right now. So same positivity would be seen in the Nifty futures as well, and we are expecting a gap up opening today. So markets can open gap up. So but the way it's looking, probably there could be a 50-60 point gap up. That looks kind of okay, but then maybe sold into in the first half. So then will it recover is something that we need to see. So at this point of time, the only concern that we should be looking at is, of course, the first and foremost, the FIIs. What are they going to do? Because on Thursday and Friday, there have been net sellers. Was it just because of expiry related booking profit, or was it something that they're going to do continuously, something that we need to see? But however, 90% chances I feel that they're not going to book big profits at this point of time. Like we discussed it in the podcast, they have missed out the rally in Indian market earlier when they went out of Indian market before this rally. So if they want to get into rally, if they want to be part of the rally, they have to stay invested. So at this point of time, I don't think they have an option to kind of exit the market. That would only be like, in Hindi say apne pair pe kuladi marna. So at this point of time, I don't see that happening unless there is something major. So definitely I don't see anything major coming up right now at this point of time. So that is something that could be expected. But however, since the market has kind of taken some correction steps, the markets can tend to be slightly volatile, but more of flattish, I would say. So I'm not expecting a big trend for the entire week. Maybe one of these days we might see a trending day, but otherwise generally it might be a sideways market for this week. However, anticipation is something that we do, and markets are expected to kind of take some support at 19,500, still on a safer range. We are expecting the markets to be expiring this week between 19,400 and 20,000. So that's the expectation for this week. Let's see how the market actually moves. So major focus, of course, like I told you, for this week would be on the SBI results on Friday, which could actually make some turnaround in the stock market. And of course, focus would be on PSU banks. So that's something that we need to note as well. So let's see how the market goes. Today is the start of the week. We'll discuss more details tomorrow, but tomorrow being a Tuesday, yes, we'll have an early podcast. But then I'm not sure how much I'll be able to cover, but we'll have a detailed analysis on Wednesday. So for now, the focus would be on SBI cards. SBI cards results came, they were in line with expectations, I would say. But then, of course, their NPA has kind of increased slightly. So that would be slightly negative. Apart from that, if you look at the focus would be on Power Grid as well, because their results are coming, as well as they have planned some changes in the stock. So that is something also there. Apart from that, if you see, focus would be again on banking sector. So as how the banking sector or Bank Nifty is going to perform today would make some difference. Naturally, markets would be volatile with all these things. And right now, Indian markets are, of course, bound to be volatile with so much retail participation. And every day there's a new expiry. So different indices have different expiry dates now. And every day almost we have an expiry. And that has kind of brought a lot of volatility to the market. But looks like this volatility is here to stay. And we should start to be, managing with this volatility. So that's something that we can expect now. Now, similarly, if we look at the Asian market, like as we speak, in fact, all of them are green. So Japan is up by 1.55%, Shanghai is up by 0.5%, and Hong Kong is up by 1.3%. Korea is up by 0.86%. So all markets are in positive. So there are chances that Indian market also can be in positive, but then not in the first half. Like I said, as the gap up is high, there are chances of some profit booking kicking in. But then probably we might see some closing in the slightly positive side. Let's see how the market goes. So today's movement can give us some guidance on how this week could be. So that's it for now. We'll discuss more in detail tomorrow. This is Srikant Rajan signing off until we catch up tomorrow. Goodbye.